to do a leg workout focusing on the quads and the glutes. I'm using a 10-pound dumbbell. You don't have to use a dumbbell if you don't want, but the extra resistance will really help build your skeletal muscle. So knees are slightly pointed out, toes are out. You're going to come down and drive up through the heels. Keep those tummies pulled in. Look down at your knees. Make sure they're not over the toes. Squeeze it up. We're doing 20. Tummies pulled in, nice and tight. Drive through the heels. Imagine you're sitting into a chair. So your bottom is coming out and you're squeezing. Don't lock the knees when you come up to the top of the squat. Keep a soft bend in the knee when you come to the top of the squat. Protect those knee joints. 3 more. That's 2. 1, last one, hold it down. Squeeze it, no bouncing. It's a pulse. It means you're in charge of the movement. A bounce, you lose control. You're in charge of that squat. The tempo. How far are you going down? That's why it's called a pulse. Tummies pulled in. 10 more. You've got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, shake it out. Shake the legs. So we're going to work all different areas of the legs today. Feet are apart, further than your hip width. Weight is central, hold on each side. We're coming over to the side and back to the middle. Over to the side and back to the middle. Look down at your knee. Make sure your feet, your knee is not going over the side of your foot. Guess what? Tummy's pulled in. Squeeze it down, lift through the heel. Push it through the heel. Keep that weight central in the body. Working the outside of the thighs. Tummy's in. Feel the inner thigh on the opposite leg. Work it. Drive it up. You're nearly there. 3 more. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Change legs. Over. Center, so you're driving up through that heel. Nice and controlled. No bouncing. You're in charge of the movement. Tummy's pulled in. Make sure that knee's not going on the outside of your foot. If you can do these in front of a mirror, you can check your posture and your positioning. How are you doing? Woo. 3 more. You've got this. 2, 1. From this position, toes out. Come down to a sumo squat position. Pulse it. Pulse it, working the inner thighs. Working the glutes. Tummies in. Take a break when you need. You don't have to work with a dumbbell. But I'm really focusing on building up my skeletal muscle. 3 more. 2, 1. Lift the left heel. Left. Heels off the ground. Pulse it. Pulse it down. Woo, those are burning. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Change heels. Lift the opposite heel. Woo. Tummies in. Woo, here we go. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Woo, that was a tough one. How you doing? Get yourself a drink. Go at your own pace. Work at the weight that works for you. Okay, next exercise. Right foot forward, hands above my head. I'm going to come down with a knee dip. Knee down, squeeze it up. Down, squeeze it up. Woo! Look at a position in front of you on the floor. This will help your balance. Drive up through that heel, dip the knee down, squeeze it up. I'm looking at the camera and getting all wobbly. Squeeze it up. Woo. Tummy's in. Dip and squeeze. Dip and squeeze. 3 more. 2, 1, hold it here. You guessed it. Pulse it. Pulse it. No bouncing. Knees going down towards the floor. Really working those quads. 3 more. 2, 1. Bring the foot in. Woo. Okay, opposite leg. Look at one position in front of you on the floor. Not like me looking at the camera. Toes are forward. Feet are in line. Here we go. Down, lift, down and lift, down and squeeze it. Drive up through the heel of your standing leg. Tummy's pulled in. Dip it down. Squeeze it up. Down and squeeze. You should be feeling those quadriceps now. Woo, 3 more. 3, 2, woo, and 1. Hold it here. Squeeze it down. You're in charge of the pulse. Nearly there. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Shake